in 1974, I became conscious of the journey. I didn't know it would be like this now. And within the Catholic Church, I had some beautiful spiritual experiences where I thought that was it. For the moment, I said, wow, this is the way I'll live. Well, it didn't happen that way. And it wasn't meant to be. So COVID happens, YouTube happens, Muji happens. I don't know who Muji, looking at Muji. And it was my introduction to non-duality. I said, duality, non-duality, what are you talking about? The biggest freedom, and you were talking about it, Jeff, with children, to be non-reactive is the greatest freedom in the world.
It is, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
because we all have drama, my husband passed away. I bought a house during COVID. I came to Florida from Boston, and I have 4 adult kids, one of them especially that thinks he has all my answers. And so may go off and off and off and off. Now, at the end, I had charge. I know how to the charge inside. I said, okay. But it's a beautiful thing. I went to, I call it a rally, but in Gulfport, I went to a gathering yesterday. I didn't plan on going. And I sat there with a lot of older seniors, myself one. And if there was a chant that my heart was bursting, I repeated the chant. And if there wasn't, hey, that's the way it was, So this morning, I got a video from my adult kid I've been talking about, that's a man and a father. And he was sitting on a chair. He was chewing gum, and the cat was there, and he was patting the cat. And I could see the big TV, and it was given a recount of whatever the protest was in Boston. And I go, Norman Rockwell. I said, what a contrast. There's this contrast. But to recognize everybody's on their journey in their place at this time. But I don't have a control over them. But the gift of even Wayne Dyer, he used to talk about the gap. Well, the gap was the word he knew at that time on the spiritual journey, between the gap, between the thought. Well, the gap has become presence, space, awareness. It's all the evolution of consciousness. And how beautiful to see the manifestation in all physical ages.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect. What you both described is the activity of a harmonic resonance with truth. As we steep in this place, it informs our actions. We don't need to guide our actions. We become non-reactive, as you said, Marion, and as you said, Jeff, to what might formerly be considered a negative situation. The parents' kids saying, "Hey, watch out for that weirdo." That would have that would have captured you. You would have been tugged along by a negative emotion, and now you no longer are. And so Dwayne mentioned this slow unfoldment of awakening, and that is it. That is the result of this. You, Jeff, no longer reacted in the same way that you would have reacted years ago. And that is a direct result of this process of awakening. Because non-reactivity is presence. Non-reactivity is a result of pure awareness. Non-identification. This is all the same thing that we're talking about, but it all comes from and is informed by one essence. And whether we use pure awareness or pure consciousness or pure presence, you are that. And the more you know this, the more you energetically resonate with your true self, the selfless self, the more you become this, the more you interact like this in the world. You aren't only healing yourself, you're healing the world.
If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Thank you. All my love.